Hello, Abnormal Family. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, will be our premiere with Travis Carpenter, the legendary Scott Carpenter's son. It's going to be released at 7:45 p.m. Central Time. Meet us in the chat, guys. It will be released as a premiere, but we will be in the live chat. You're not going to want to miss this one, guys. Let's get into this encounter. The full moon still casts a haunting glow in my mind. 1975, rural Maine. Reminding me of the night my world was shattered. My son Jimmy was taken from me in the most unspeakable way. The memories linger, refusing to fade with me. We lived on the outskirts of a small town, surrounded by dense woods that whispered secrets in the night. I'd warned Jimmy about the rumors, hushed tales of strange happenings and creatures lurking in the shadows. He was 17, full of life, and laughed with a dismissive smile. He was a great soul. "Come on, Dad. You don't believe those old stories, do you?" He'd say, his eyes sparkling with mischief. But I did. I'd heard whispers from the locals, warning about the forest's dark heart. I knew better than to dismiss it. That fateful night, I heard the screams. They pierced the darkness, echoing through our small cabin. I rushed outside, my heart was racing, and I found Jimmy lying motionless in the yard. His body was mangled beyond recognition, torn apart by something that was for sure not human. I saw it, the thing that did this, lurking in the trees, eyes glowing like embers. It was monstrous. For an instant, our gazes locked, and I felt the primal fear of this creature. An oversized canine standing on two legs. The authorities arrived, their faces somber, their tones shifting from concern to intimidation. Officer Thompson, a man I'd known since childhood, took charge. "Mr. Jenkins, I'm sorry for your loss," he said, his voice firm but laced with an undercurrent of warning. "But you didn't see anything, understand? This was an animal attack, a bear, maybe. We'll take care of it." I protested, but Thompson's expression silenced me. He took my statement, his eyes scanning the yard, avoiding the truth. Later, as I sat numb and shattered, Thompson pulled me aside. "You're lucky the state's willing to cover the funeral expenses," he whispered. "Don't ask questions, Mr. Jenkins. You don't want to know that's out there." His eyes seemed to hold a sinister secret, a burden he couldn't share. The funeral was sleek, expensive, too elaborate for our small town. I suspected the state's involvement, but no one would confirm. The coffin was closed, sparing me some gruesome reality. Afterwards, I received a visit from two suits, their faces blank, their voices void with no empathy. "Mr. Jenkins, you're entitled to compensation for your loss," one said, handing me an envelope. "But your silence is required. National security, Mr. Jenkins, you understand." I took the money, numb and broken, feeling betrayed by the very people that sworn to protect us. Years have passed, and I became a recluse, lost in grief and anger. Sometimes under the full moons, I'd venture into those woods, searching for answers. But the silence was deafening. Locals avoided me, whispering behind my back. Jenkins lost his mind, they'd say, lost his son, lost his grip on reality. But I knew the truth. The memory of Jimmy's smile haunts me still. I'll never forget, never forgive. The truth remains buried, hidden behind the veils of secrecy in the small town. In the dead of night, when the full moon casts its eerie glow, I still hear my son's screams, and I still see it, the monster that took my son, and what it left my son looking for. Placed upon his headstone I had placed, Jimmy Jenkins, beloved son, taken too soon. May the truth one day see the light of the day. I apologize at the end, guys. They're getting soup upstairs. If it hurts your ears or whatever, I apologize. I hope you enjoyed the encounter. And until next time, guys, keep your head on the swivel. And we'll see you on the next one.